It can be confronting. I mean, you're seeing people at the worst times in their lives and at their most vulnerable times in their lives. But it's a joy as well because, you know, you see them get better or you help them to be comfortable at the end. So it's nice. It's emotional, but I enjoy it.
Well, I guess because we're there all the time, it's become a bit normal for us, which sometimes I think is really frightening. I think, is this my reality? Is this what is normal for me now? And I think because it's my norm and I see people that are sick all the time, it makes me think I've got to stay well. Like, I've got to do whatever it takes to not be in one of those beds.
Someone who walks through that door for the first time and sees their loved one out cold, you know, with so much going on, so unwell, we have to then sort of counsel them through, you know, that. And I think that's the most difficult thing for me. Absolutely. Knowing what to say and, you know, trying to make them feel at ease.
Yeah, I think somewhere along the line when you've been an intensive care nurse for a long time, if you don't manage your stress, you drop off and you go and do something else. If you ask me what's that patient's name in a week, I won't have a clue. So I do have a way of shutting out stuff and not letting it get too inside. So I guess I just must put up some walls and barriers just to protect myself. So it doesn't stop me caring at the time, but I don't carry it with me.
Yes. Yep.
So I just leave it at the door.
Generally, I'm okay going in. I mean, if you're there, you can have an idea of what to expect when you're going in. It's always nice to talk about your day, I think, more after work, after what you've seen and after what you've been through is when I have my debrief.
What do you think for you is the hardest part of working in ICU for you?
For me is, I think it's just the shift work. Honestly, the lack of sleep you get sometimes when you're swapping, it can be exhausting, I think. And that's where having something to do outside of work is important.
Yeah, right. See you all tomorrow.
Flocking to the sea, crowds of people wait for me. Seagulls scavenge, still ice cream, worries vanish. within my dream. I left my soul there, down by the sea. I lost control here, living free. I left my soul there, down by the sea.
It's a good release, I think, and yeah, being out in the water, you can just sit there and not think about anything. It's nice.
Fishing boats sail past the shore. No singing, Mayday anymore. The sun is shining, the water's clear. Just you and I.
It becomes a bit of an addiction. I check the surf report a lot.
Down by the sea. Lost control here, living free. Left my soul there.
I'll be trying my hardest to paddle through those waves and get out the back and sit out there with the kids, because it's amazing what they'll tell you sitting out there. You'll have conversations with the kids sitting on a surfboard that you'll have nowhere else in the world.
Probably for me, it's more of a another social aspect as well. Like we don't often hang out with people from work outside of work, so it's really sort of fun just catching up and coming down to the beach and having a surf.
I think it's a personal thing. Like, I just think you go, wow, I feel really good, and life feels really easy and life feels great.